sitting at his career high of 147 in the world after winning his second challenger title in Bloomfield a couple weeks ago. Our guest today is a really good tennis player. He's also an Estonian who's had dreadlocks since he was 7 years old. Who would have thought? Mark Lajal, welcome to the Changeover. Welcome to the Changeover Podcast, or welcome back if you've been here before. We are at 9,900 and something subs right now. So if you click this video because you rate us, subscribe. If you clicked it because you saw a white boy with dreads on the thumbnail and you thought this is going to be interesting, subscribe. If you know who this white boy with dreads is already and you want to see him talk, then also subscribe. We have Mark Lajal on the podcast today. My boy Jacoby Bain got us the link here. Thanks for taking the time to join us while you're there in Cincinnati, bro.
Thank you guys. Thank you for inviting me. It's nice to be here.
For sure. Before Cincinnati talk, you won a challenger recently, Bloomfield. You saved five match points there in that final.
Yeah,
it's your first title in 2 years. Can you just talk to us a little bit about, I guess, that event and then that final match, how you got over that tough hump there with the 5 match points saved?
Yeah, I mean, it was actually a pretty interesting week because I came in, I played in Los Cabos the week before, and there I did one of my worst matches of the year by far. I completely messed up that match. I lost 3-2. It was incredible how bad I played, and then I was so pissed off that I think we finished the match at 10:30, 11 p.m. And I told my coach, we're going back on court. I don't like the way I played. So I want to practice the same day, same evening. And then I said to myself, now, I got a lot of challenges coming up. And all I want to do is I want to just fix my game because something was off that match. So we spent so much time on court just hitting balls and doing baskets. I was sick of baskets by the end of the week. But so I coming into Bloomfield. And each day, I was just starting feeling better. Even in the beginning, I was struggling to make balls for some reason. I don't know what happened. I just couldn't make balls in practice. And then, yeah, well, first match came, and then I just played really well. And I was like, okay, I'm back. I'm finally back. And then each match just got better. And then I was just surprising. I was just running through everyone. I was just loving three. I was just destroying everyone kind of. It was funny because usually I have these moments where I kind of dip a little bit or have these some mid-match moments, but I was managing to keep my level, and then the final came and there was just a huge battle. Incredible effort by him also. He was playing really well that whole tournament. Andres, and honestly when the 5 match points came, I actually, after the match, my coach told me you saved 5 match points. I didn't know I saved that many. I thought I saved 1 or 2. I didn't know that was 5. And then, I just don't remember much of it, to be honest. I was just trying to hang in there and trying to make the points work, trying to stick to the game plan. And then, one more thing, I had lost 2 matches that year when I in third set tiebreaks from match points.
I was gonna ask with Pacheco.
With Pacheco, and also the week before against Tomic, I was 6-1 up in the third set tiebreak, and I lost that
No!
tiebreak.
6-1.
6-1, and we still to this day, every time I see Bernie, he's just telling me we're joking about that match, and then so
what happened there?
Well, it's just it was just the whole ridiculous match. It was just Bernie was playing how Bernie usually plays, and then I went up I played a really good tiebreak up to 6-1, and then just Bernie did things that he just never he didn't do a whole match. He's just he played 2 big serves. I missed one back, and 6-3. I'm okay, now I'm serving for it. It's 2,300 altitude. Okay, my serve, I'm gonna get it. I serve body, guy does chip return volley, comes in. I'm okay, whatever. Next point, just slaps the return down the middle. 6-5, aces me 6-0. It just went like this, and it was 6-0. And then I got so tight, couldn't make a backhand, and just missed. And then so I told myself, and I was 6-4 up. I double faulted in a final, and I told myself okay, I might as well lose it now and just go for it and then rather than just lose it and then just like lose it again knowing that I didn't do enough. So I told myself, okay, I'm just gonna send it, whatever happens happens, and then yeah, it just worked for me, so it's good.
Do
Bro.
you know what changed in the earlier matches then, like from the performances from the week before, like in Bloomfield?
Well, I kind of just like I figured out my serve a little bit better, and then I started serving really well, and then all the work I'd been doing on a return was coming together. So I was just returning well, and then just playing aggressive from the baseline, and then I guess it just like kind of worked.
What were the baskets you were doing? You said you would take a basket after the week. So what were you kind of
Yeah.
working on every day?
Well, like I was just honestly doing just a lot of repetitions, like just a lot of repetitions, just hitting, just mind-numbing hitting, like just one spot, just like cleaning shots, just making shots. Because like at one point I was just on court, like it was a weird feeling, like I just felt like I was struggling to make balls, and that just doesn't happen very often. And so I just wanted to just get the feeling back, and it just worked. But it just yeah, it took a lot of hours though. But
So it
yeah,
wasn't anything special. It was just like a lot of the same things over and over again.
exactly, yeah, just repetition, literally. That's all it was.
So I'm a bit curious. So your first title was in Little Rock in 2023. I guess
Yeah,
around a similar time, like summer, I guess, or like was that April? When is Little
I
Rock?
think I
Earlier,
think it was like end of May, I think
end
around
of
that
May.
time.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
beginning of the summer,
yeah.
and then now 2 years pass and you won another
Mm,
title.
yeah.
Would you say you've improved in this time? Because like obviously based on the I guess the end result, it's like it's been a while since you
Mm,
had this sort of result. But
yeah.
how do you view improvement? Are you a better player now than you were 2 years ago, since like you're getting a title again now, or um, is the improvement seen throughout the course of a whole year, not necessarily with big results?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, completely different player. Like, I mean, it was so frustrating sometimes, like, because I knew that I was playing better. I knew that I was improving. Like, I mean, I just started playing like, I mean, in my opinion, I started playing really well, but just the results were not coming. And it was, sometimes it's frustrating when you're just like doing the right things, you're working, and you see the improvements in practice, but just the results are not there. And so for almost, yeah, like I mean, it was I think 2 years or like 1.5 years that I was like, no, it was more than 2 years. I was chasing it. I mean, I was chasing the title again. Like last year, I made a final, which was good, but like after that, it just kind of it was just weird because I mean, okay, first of all, I changed coaches in August, so like I got a new coach in, and we started making a lot of changes. So it kind of the changes took a while to get in, I guess. And yeah, I would say like because we did change a lot of things. So beginning of the year, it was really it was getting there. I started playing better tennis, but then I had to get a surgery on my tonsils, so that took me out for like a month and a half. So kind of just like restarted that thing, and then by like April, May, I started feeling like I was playing really good tennis. So I just knew it's just like just gotta keep working. It's just a matter of time when it's gonna come again. So yeah, I mean it's all about just kind of sticking it through the tough moments, I guess. I don't know.
If you would compare yourself from 2023 to now,
Yeah,
what exactly is different? Would you say?
I would say I have. Um, I mean, thing is, like back then, I was hitting it big. Like, I mean, sometimes I was hitting it big and I was playing aggressive. But I'd say now it's just like I'm doing the same thing, but I'm more consistent, and also like I'm able to keep the level throughout matches. Like back then, like I won that one tournament and I played well the whole week, but then like I didn't do anything for the rest of the year basically. I mean, it's just I couldn't keep the level. It was just like fluctuating. So I just like keeping the base level. But yeah, I mean everything's improved. Returns improved, serve, forehand, backhand, volleys. I mean the whole game's just improved movement. Like it's just. But I mean, and you guys know tennis is like about so many little things. It's just sometimes it's not even a big change that can make a huge difference. It's just like it's ridiculous.
Did you find it hard to commit to the new coaching change, like the things that you were going to change? You find it hard to commit to that stuff, or how much of it was just like you made a decision to go with this person and you're just gonna trust that this person is gonna lead you in the right direction?
Oh, usually like I'm a type of person that if someone like they say if I choose to choose someone, then I'm gonna give it my 100% to listen to them and their opinion. So like to really trust them. So whatever like so I changed to Wayne, and then with Wayne the changes it did, like I really trusted it, even though sometimes I didn't like it and we discussed and he explained why he thought that way. I trusted the process, and yeah, I know, and then I started seeing the results come also. So it's like you know, it's also tough when you, let's say, you change coaches and you don't see results. Like mentally, it's kind of tough. Like you start thinking like, did I do this right decision? You know,
Yeah.
Go
is
back
this
to
the
that
right guy
old
for me?
coach.
Literally, it's like, should I maybe go take the old guy back? I mean, like, what's the reason of change? But no, like, it was definitely a good idea, and like, I don't regret that thing, even though like, you know, there weren't, let's say, like the road hasn't been as fast as I maybe like thought it was gonna be, or like I was hoping it was gonna be. But you know, like I'm enjoying the process, and you know, I enjoy improving.
Would you say that that um that improvement and being consistent, let's say having a match that doesn't have many dips, is that more mental? Is that, I don't know, something to do with your fitness? Like, what exactly you guys working on and talking about that helped you to make that shift, or it's just time on tour playing matches? Like, what do you think
Well,
the
honestly, I think it's everything. I mean, it's just everything is experience. Obviously, you learn from the things like, but I'd say like maybe the biggest thing is, yeah, like mental, and also like just knowing that you can repeat the same thing over and over again. It's just that not like you make one shot and then you just know that, oh, that was a little bit lucky. Then you like, or you didn't mean to do that. But like just the knowledge that, okay, I can redo that like every single day, all the time. Keep like kind of like building self-confidence, I'd say. I think maybe that's the most important thing. Just like
Mhm.
building a self-confidence in yourself that you can keep that level. And I think that's kind of just like, yeah, like I'd say maybe that's the biggest thing. Because I mean, tennis, everyone can play. Like literally anyone you play against, everyone can play. So it's just so many small details. Maybe someone believes in themselves more than the other one, and just like just there's so many things that you gotta keep focused on. You gotta work on. So it's just it's hard to really point out that one thing that
Yeah.
makes a difference.
Bro,
Our
I feel
coach
like.
back in oh,
Sorry, go on, Justin.
I was gonna say our coach back in well, I started with him in 2020 after I graduated college. Taylor Dent. He said when he was playing his best tennis, he would literally he would be trained at IMG and he would take a
Mhm.
junior and he
Yeah.
would play first to 21 from each spot. So he would play first to 21 serving only wide and working on his patterns from the wide side.
Hmm.
Then he play first to 21 to the middle, then boom boom boom. So like 2 hours of points just
Yeah.
like you're saying, repeating the same things over and over and over. So
Mhm.
so it's interesting to me. How do you guys train, let's say, patterns or the being repeatable? Like how are you going about that every day?
But it's actually sometimes really easy. Like the first thing that kind of like Wayne kind of took into this, just sometimes it's just the most simple things. It's just hitting up and down the middle without missing.
Okay.
Like sometimes we'd have just like an hour 30 hitting session of just hitting up and down the
No
middle.
way.
Like nothing else, just hitting up and down. And then because there was moments where I was hitting, and I'll just get so bored of hitting up and down the middle. And he would just see that. It's like, you're bored, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, I'm bored. He's like, well, keep hitting. And then he's just like, you're just hitting balls up in the middle. There's like no excitement, no enjoyment, but
That's good for the
it just
brain too, maybe.
Hit the
exactly
ball
you gotta
into the blue.
exactly just gotta work the brain. And that's what he said. Like it works the brain. So and then it's true.
Bro, I was training today with Singh, Chun Shin Singh. I think
Yeah,
he's like 100 in the world.
yeah.
Bro, bro. I feel like one thing that's different with, let's say, high level players and, let's say, lower level is like the amount of balls you hit in 10 minutes is different. Okay,
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
they
I
have the
agree.
they have the coach with them, but
Yeah,
two, the tempo is just a little bit higher from both
yeah.
sides. So and they don't miss that much. So you hit,
Mm.
it feels like a billion balls in 10 minutes. I pop two strings
Yeah.
in 30 minutes. It's like bro. And then some of
Yeah.
the change over, like the drilling period. So we would go like up the middle, maybe 10 minutes. We went cross for like maybe 20 minutes doing like different things in the cross, but it was like long and a lot of
Yeah,
balls. Like there was no
yeah,
break. And it's like,
yeah.
bro, it's like it's the
But
same. It's
yeah,
the same 2 hours, but I feel like the 2 hours that they have is a little bit more. It's not a little bit. It's way more intense. It's like
yeah,
so many balls. It's like it's
yeah,
crazy. So I think
yeah,
that mentality thing is tough too. Because for
yeah.
me, after like 8-9 minutes of the CrossFit drilling, I was like, bro, when is he gonna call water? And it didn't come for a while, bro.
I'm
It just
thirsty.
we just kept hitting balls, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so true. But also, that's the Asian mentality. Also, like all the Asian guys play the same. They just like drill, 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 drill,
It's
drill.
crazy,
It's just ridiculous sometimes. You look at these Asian guys and they're just on the court for like 8 hours a day, just like hitting balls.
crazy,
It's
bro.
it's crazy.
It's
Bro, but I was
unbelievable.
gonna say that I feel like you're I don't know. No, I haven't seen you play that much, but you know, like I think that what you're saying is not super common of just like rallying down the middle, because like people have to work on this skill of like actually executing patterns and stuff. You probably don't have that issue. Like, you know that you can, like what you've been saying over and over so far in the first like 10-15 minutes is that like being able to repeat it, you know? So as other people are trying to like build their skill to be able to accomplish it, you're like, no, I have accomplished it. I just need to be able to accomplish it more often. And that's not very common. Like, not many people are blessed with like the problem that you have, you know?
And I think, I mean, that was the thing, like, that's very true what you said, because I kind of felt the same way when I was playing, because like I was given, like, I've been really fortunate to be able to do all, like, every single shot. Like, sometimes I mean, it's also like, I would say it's like a blessing and a curse that I can do every single shot, because sometimes I don't know which one I should choose. Should I do it for that one or that one? And I could just like do anything. And then that's what Wayne said, like, you have all the shots, but you have no consistency. So it's like I can do anything, but I cannot keep on doing it. And then it's just like, so we just kind of like built the base where I know that I can repeat something, and then I can add on top of that like different stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very true what you said.
You bring the lowest level up. And it's funny because the first time I saw you, I think was actually in Cancun. You were with the Mouratoglou coach. I don't know the guy's name, but I recognize him from the yes. And I remember you playing on that court 10, the one in front of the hotel. And I think you may have won a match or not, but it was like a roller coaster. Like, I think you won the first, you lost second bad, maybe you won the third, but it was like you could see the level was already like pretty high. Like, you could do the shots and stuff, but then mentally it just looked like it was gonna be every day's gonna be a long day because you didn't know what was gonna come next.
Dude, first thing I remember, like, as soon as you texted me, I remembered one thing from Cancun. Like, when I was there, I remember I saw you play. I watched you play when you were there, and I remember thinking to myself, like, dude, how am I supposed to beat this guy? Like, this guy's so physical. Like, he's just grinding every shot, like kick out wide, like forehand. Like, how does anyone beat that guy? Like, he's forehand so heavy. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, how am I supposed to compete against these guys? Like, I mean, I was just like coming from a juniors. I was just seeing, like, you were just like so physical. Like, in my mind, I remember it so clearly. I was like, how am I supposed to beat this guy?
Is that when you were doing good, Justin, in Cancun?
Yeah, that's back in those days. I think it was around that time, like 20. Yeah.
22. It was start of 22.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like, the Cancun trip was funny because I mean, first week that I played the Mexican guy, like Alex Hernandez, and I got like destroyed, like 2-0, and then the second week, first round. It's funny. I played against Comesaña actually. The guy was like top 100 now, and then first set I lost like 6-1, and then I was like, struggling kind of, and I won the second set 6-3, and then I lost it. I mean, 6-2 or something, and then third set.
I think I saw this much.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So that was a roller coaster match. But yeah, he was like 240 that time already. So like to me, that was like a big thing. But back then, I didn't have the self belief. I mean, I knew that I was playing well, but I just couldn't. I didn't just believe that I could beat those guys kind of yet. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, some real warriors. You wouldn't realize, like, now you didn't know it back then, but now you see the real warriors that passed through Cancun, bro. Like, I remember when I was there. Like, Justin, you played Draper. Varias was there, the Peruvian guy. I played Carabelli, like so many guys.
Sanya, who else was there, bro?
But you know, actually, I was actually looking at Jaws like right before because I was just curious about what happened in Cancun. There was like Yibing Wu was playing there, like Atzman was there.
Exactly.
Brandon Holt was there. Brandon Holt won all the tournaments.
He couldn't lose.
I think he was like 4-0.
He was not losing.
He was unbelievable. Like, everyone's been like kind of. It's either like you've been through Cancun or you've been through like Monastery. Like, it's one or the other.
Bro, you know what's funny you say about Alex Hernandez? I played him there in Cancun, and I was up 5-2 double break in the first, and I'm serving fourth, and I'm starting to like sweat like crazy because, you know, it's so humid there, and I'm like fucking dying.
Yeah.
So then I get broken 5-2. He holds 5-3. So now it's 5-4 on the changeover. I tell the referee I need to change. Like, I can't hold the racket. Like, I need to change. And I change everything on the court. So now I change. I have everything dry. 5-4. I hold serve 6-4. And I go, bro, I'm literally dying. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. And in the bathroom, there's no AC in the bathroom. So I just went there and I just got even more hot. Come back. I think 15 minutes later, I was down 6-love, 2-love, and I couldn't see anything. I opened my eyes and it's just white. Everything is white. I was like, no, I can't do it. Shook his hand. And I walked straight into my room, into the shower for like an hour, just sitting in the water, all my clothes on. Didn't even take my clothes off.
Is that what you shit yourself?
No energy. That's crazy to say. No.
That's crazy.
But I was like, that night, I was like throwing up all night and stuff. Like, terrible. Horrible. We at the Changeover Podcast are proud to share a platform with players across all levels. What you can do to help is liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
Speaking of tough conditions, Cincinnati, you were up a set there in the first round Qs against Kazo, and the skies opened up. And the match came back the next day, and then it went the other way. Can you just talk about what it's like to people who wouldn't understand playing a match, starting it one way, having the way it feels in like nighttime conditions, and then it gets paused at 6-4 love one. You go home, you come back, you play next day at like 12:30, 1 p.m. And now it's hot and it's completely different conditions. Like, can you just explain how those things change?
Well, it's actually like crazy how different the conditions are. So like we went on with Arthur like pretty late because we're fifth match, so we went on at like I think 6:30. So and it was cloudy, so the conditions were getting a little bit heavy. Like it was getting like more humid. The ball was heavy. Like the ball was not flying that fast. And to me, there was like really good conditions. And I saw that Arthur was struggling in those conditions. Like he loves, like he has performed pretty well on like clay courts last season, like last let's say weeks and months. But like he's still like plays pretty flat and loves kind of like taking time away from you. So the courts were not that fast, and I was just loving it. I was just playing aggressive, playing well, and then the rain came on, and then so we had to stop. And then first of all, they were like postponing, and then it just started raining so hard, so we came back the next day, and then we played at like 1 o'clock, and it's just night and day. Like the balls are so fast, the balls are not bouncing. It's just like laser tennis. And then like Arthur has a big serve, like he serves like 240 and really accurate. And then also me, like I don't know, I just couldn't find the rhythm in the beginning, and then he was a different animal. So like for him, for example, like I know him from like junior days. Like we didn't play a lot, but like I knew him. So for him also, like coming into the match, he didn't kind of know what to expect. So he wasn't ready for it. But then like it gives him such an advantage if he loses the first set, and then he can kind of just like think about what happened, what did he do wrong, and like how what to change. Because like you could see in his eyes when we started like the second set, like he was different. Like he was there like from the beginning, so he knew that like he had to change, and he did that really well. To miss props to him. So it's like it's crazy how much sometimes the conditions can change from like night, like evening to daytime. It's just ridiculous. Like it's just not even the same game.
Did he do anything different, or was it just the conditions? Like can you notice anything
I
differently?
mean, he was way more solid. Like he started playing, like like the day before, like he was kind of like it was just making some mistakes and giving me some easy mistakes, but then he just like ironed those out and was playing much more aggressive, like taking so much more time away from me, didn't kind of let me breathe, and then I kind of like just unraveled Mint a little bit. Like I was getting frustrated because I just couldn't like execute what I did the day before, and I was just like started missing. There was more like kind of roles changed. Like in the first day, like I was solid, putting him under pressure, and then and he was missing, and then like kind of when the other did that, he was solid, putting me under pressure, and I was missing. So it's just like it's just one of those days, I guess.
If you play tennis to any let's say decent level, I guess there are two ways that it goes. So like there are people who are really good front runners, so they get up and they free up, but then there are people who they get ahead, and there's this feeling that they have to protect the lead. It's like it gets a little bit stressful, and which may be something that you dealt with, as you said, like you had a hard time with dips and matches.
Yeah.
So there's probably a little bit of that.
I'd say I used to be like that, but I feel like nowadays it's actually the opposite. Like once I get ahead, like I just feel like so free. Like I just go for it, like I can just keep on going for it. But that's the interesting thing though. Like that rain thing just completely cut the rhythm that I had, cut the momentum, cut everything. I had to start from the beginning, had to start building, and it was a new match. And like, so I kind of like, I think that's what I kind of got to learn still, and gotta like, I gotta learn from that, because they're gonna come again. Like even today, like they had again like rain delays and everything. So it's not the last time this is gonna happen. So you just gotta learn from it. And
tennis tournaments, tennis life.
It's just it happens everywhere. It's just something you cannot control.
Yeah.
Was it a weird feeling at night, like going to sleep, knowing that you're in the middle of a match?
Yeah, I'd say I've done it a couple times before, but it's way better to go to sleep up a set than
Opposite,
down a
yeah.
set, I'd say.
Yeah, true.
So, like I remember I played last year in where was it? Winnipeg, and I played Ryan Seggerman first round qualies,
Yuck.
and I was like,
Tough match, bro.
I won the first set like 6-1. I was just like, because he's like, it was so funny. He's so funny, but he just came on court with like his big luggage and
Suitcase,
everything. Like
I
he
saw
just,
that. Yes.
yeah,
That
he
was to
just like
play you.
he just shows no, but he's done it many times though. Like that was another video. Like
Just too
he
much,
just loves
bro.
doing it.
Just leave it in the
Yeah,
office. You don't have to bring it
yeah,
on the
literally.
court.
What?
Yeah. But it's so funny. I respect that though. And then it just comes up and it's like I win the first set like 6-1, and then second set he just starts pumping his serves. I kind of break him. And then we go to tiebreak, and I'm like, and you can see the storm is just like coming from a distance. Like it's just so dark. And then I'm serving for it like 5-4 in the tiebreak, and then like incredible wind picks up. Like it's just like a tornado, and then I just get broken twice, and he just like makes a huge kick serve, comes in, and I kind of like bunt the return, and then as soon as he makes the volley, everything starts flying, and we all just have to like run off, and I was like, so I lost this at 7-6, so I had to go to like we had to play one more set the next day. So we came in at like 10 a.m. first match or second match, I don't remember actually, and then I won the third set 6-love, which was like it's just like it
Bro, can I
was
just
just
say how ridiculous that is? Because was it at the same place it was this year? Like that
yeah,
like
exactly the same place. Yeah.
Justin, to get to the court, so the ride is gonna pull
Oh
up and you're gonna just be at like an indoor basketball kind of like high school area or something.
yeah.
So it's so easy to just leave your bag there. To go to the courts, it's like a 4 or 5 minute walk. Like it's not far.
But
It's like
you
maybe
never know.
3 minute walk.
Somebody might take your stuff, bro. You
No one's
never
gonna
know.
take it, bro. No one's taking it. And this man
There's
is
no one. There's no one around. There's no
Thank
one
you.
there to take it.
Thank you. And he's gonna roll his suitcase all the way up the hill, like a little sloping hill all the way up.
But he sees the IG story already
That's
and
right.
the Challenger TV
Yeah.
clips. He
Yes.
sees it. He
He
sees
sees
it
the
before.
stream. Yeah,
He's
100%.
creating
Loves it. He
content,
loves
bro.
it.
You have to
I
respect
love
it.
it.
You
I
have to
respect that.
it.
Honestly, I respect that.
100%. This
Was
reminds
this year
me.
your?
Sorry, go on.
Oh, go ahead. No, no.
I was saying it reminds me of a story of I was in Santo Domingo one time, and we're down in doubles, a set and a break, and maybe like 40-15, like a set break 40-15, and it rains, and then I got delayed for 2 days from the rain just to come back, and I played like maybe 6 more points to lose the match. And this was at the end of the year before I went home for Christmas break, so I wasted like 2 days of vacation to play 6 points of tennis that I wasn't even gonna win in the first place, bro. So brutal, so brutal against Nick Hart, I think it was.
Yeah.
Was this your first time playing Cincinnati? Right?
Yeah.
First
It was
time
my
playing?
first Masters actually. Yeah.
First Masters. Oh, congrats,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks.
What do you think of the facility? Was it crazy nice? Because Jody's been there before, and it wasn't the nicest Masters at the time, right? But apparently they put
Dude,
like
No, I loved it, bro. I thought it was
Oh, you
nice
did?
when I was
It's
there. Yeah, I loved
dude.
it.
If you thought that was nice, you should have seen it this year. Like it's incredible. It's insane what they've done with the place. Like everyone's telling me that it's the best like Masters by far now.
No
Really?
way.
So yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they
yeah.
put
Like
a quarter billion into it.
yeah, yeah. It's like honestly, like what they've done with it is I don't know. It's I'm speechless. Like when I arrived, like it was just like
Do they
it's
have
brand
indoor
new.
courts now or no?
I don't think so. No
Okay,
indoor
okay,
courts.
okay.
But they have so many courts. Like the food is unbelievable. The gym's huge. Like everything's brand new. It's just so
What's
beautiful.
the
I
food
mean,
layout?
what do you mean?
Like you
What do
go
you
to the
get?
cafeteria. What can you eat?
Yeah,
Like
Is it
so
still
basically,
in the
like
players' lounge, like upstairs? Like you go in that main
no,
building
no,
and
no,
it's
no, no,
upstairs?
no.
They moved it.
I mean, it's yeah. So basically, you know how there used to be like a car park apparently, like next to
Yeah.
the stadium. Now they built like a big called the clubhouse on top of that, and now everything's there though. So it's
Okay.
just like you go to the canteen, and it's like you can have. So I think it's from the left side. They had like free acai bowls for everyone. Like you can get as many acai bowls as you want, like
Yes.
everything. And then you have like salmon, meat, like any meat you want. Not any meat, but like salmon meat. I think 2 types of meats. Then you have like potatoes, everything you want. Then you have like tacos, beef, chicken, whatever tacos you want, with a lot of toppings. Then you have like pasta bar, and then you have like a bowl bar where you can make like a chipotle thing, like type of thing. And then you have pizza, and then you have like, and everything was free though. There was not like credit for like players, you know. It was just like you eat as much as you want, and then you had like juice bar, like smoothie bar. Like it's ridiculous.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
they had like
That's very nice.
that stuff too, but way less of it. Like when I was there, they had like a
Yeah,
pasta bar and they had like the meat station and stuff. Pause, and then they had the smoothie
yeah,
station and stuff. And yeah, yeah.
Bro, I I have a take about these Masters 1000s. As a fan, I'm not playing these tournaments, but as a fan, I don't like the 2 week Masters. Like and there are more of them now. Like they have Toronto, Montreal is now as well, and Cincinnati too.
yeah,
I feel like this tennis is always on, but
yeah.
it's like I don't know when tournaments start or when they end.
It's
I,
yeah,
I
I
lose
agree
track
with
of
you.
who's playing. Like it's hard for me to lock in because before it used to be like Montreal was that week and it was like
Yeah,
every day was like big matches and it was nice. But now it's
yeah.
like they play one, they take a day off here. Like it's just not for me as a fan. It's not enjoyable.
Bro,
I
I
don't, I
feel
don't like
like
it.
Toronto's been going on for like a month, and Cincinnati started like a week ago. Is how
And it's
I
a
feel.
Thursday final. Like it's weird, bro. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
plus like Thursday final and like at on the same day they start like first round Cincy. It's just like how does that even work? Like, I mean, when does that happen ever? So it's just
Yeah.
like it's weird, yeah.
And I feel like players get burnt out, man. Like there's tournaments are always on. Like you said, like
Mm.
your situation, you've lost there in qualies. Now you're gonna play a challenger the week in between. Then you're
Yeah.
probably gonna go to Winston Salem or wherever. Like it's just like, bro, like where's the break? Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't
And
understand.
that's the difficult thing though. Like everyone's saying like, oh, like don't play then, just take a week off. But then like everyone else is
Everyone
playing,
else
so
is
it's just
playing,
like kind
yeah,
of like
100%.
like the mental thing, like, but
Yeah,
like they have an edge now. So it's like you
yeah.
kind of like it's tough. But like, what would you say though? Like which like out of all the masters that you've seen on TV or whatever, like which one is your guys' favorite though to watch as a like tennis fan?
To watch.
The best
I don't know. I used to
masters.
love Cincy because I would always be a hitting partner there, so I really love Cincinnati. I mean,
Mm.
Indy Wells is fun to watch. I think I like watching
Yeah.
Indy Wells.
Like in person, I think it's not the best tournament, but live I've enjoyed Miami, like the last couple of
Okay.
years here, because
Yeah.
the fans, bro, it's like it's a bit of a party there. Like people,
Yeah.
I think 80% of the people who are watching don't know anything about tennis. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
like, it's
They're
like
just there
it's
for the
yeah.
because
There's
everyone's
there's
there.
the two bars that are up there and the thing, and then the South American fans are crazy. So like the outside courts are always vibes.
Yeah.
But as a youngster, I think I like to like Rome and Monte Carlo, like watching
Yeah.
When you would wake
I
up
was
like
gonna say,
early in
like-
the morning and there's tennis already
Yes,
starting on
bro.
TV. I have to wake
Like,
up like 5 a.m.
5
6
a.m.
for
I'm
school,
watching
and there's matches on.
Rafa. Just
Yeah.
yeah. I think
But
those
since
were
then,
my
I couldn't
favorite.
care any less about the clay court Masters 1000. Like I used to watch it when I was a kid, like growing up, and then since then, like I just, bro, I can't be bothered, bro, with the clay. Oh my, cannot.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of the highest level, so last year Wimbledon, you played Mr. Alcaraz first round, and you held your own,
Yeah.
and you pushed him in the first 2 sets.
Yeah.
How would you describe that experience? And did you think getting into those tiebreaks, like that first tiebreak, you thought you had a chance to like do some damage there, or what were you thinking in
Well,
that match?
it's interesting because I mean, first of all, you qualify for your first Grand Slam and then a draw comes out and you see you're playing against like the defending champion. It's just like it's a surreal experience first of all, and I remember like I was so extremely nervous. Like I've never been as nervous in my life as I was 2 days before that match. Like honestly,
Imagine being
like
tight for 2 days.
2 days,
Nah,
2 days of
dude,
tightness. You
dude.
get to the match, you're already
Can't
cramping.
eat, can't sleep.
It's ridiculous though. It's like the match is coming up and the anticipation is just like killing you. You know you're gonna play like Carlos on the center court at like 1 p.m. You know it's coming. So it's just like, and I remember like I was at we're staying at a house with with one of my mom's friends, and then they had like also like Cabal was there like because it's like for the Colombians usually. And I remember like we're having like dinner and I was just sitting there and I just at one point I just couldn't speak anymore because I was just so tight. And they're like, they're like, Mark, what's happening? Like, you're white in the face. I'm like, dude, I'm so nervous. I can't even talk anymore. Like, I wanted to leave. Honestly, I just wanted to leave and just not play. Like, I just wanted to escape. But yeah, but honestly, the easiest was the day of the match. That's when I had the least nerves. Like, I was like, okay, like it's coming, it's there. You just have to accept it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just want to play it, and I actually like, I genuinely believe that like I could. like I went to the match thinking I didn't go into the match thinking like I'm playing Carlos, I'm gonna lose and like just say goodbye. Like I actually went there to try to win. Like I don't wanna I don't like going into matches thinking I'm gonna lose already. So like when I it was funny also because like my coach at the time, and I mean he's still with me, Carl. He's like he had literally just read an article about Carlos saying that Carlos has a hole in the game, and then so our my plan was very easy. I was just like, I'm gonna serve a lot to Carlos's forehand because that's where he just makes the most mistakes on returns, and then during the rally, I just kind of like play a couple to the back and then just make him run on the forehand because that's like he just tries to go for big shots from there, just he can miss. So and then I executed really well, and then I went to the tiebreak, and then he just I knew that okay, like oh I'm here. But also like I was up a break twice. Like both sets I was up a break. Like first set up a
Oh
break,
no.
second set up a break. But like, I got broken to love twice, both times. So it's just like
Not
How?
ideal.
that.
Errors from you, or
I
he
mean,
played well?
it's like he kind of like it's funny to play with him because it's like it gives you the idea that like oh like you can play with me, and then like he'll give you a couple points, and then the next game he just so locked in, just doesn't miss a return, makes you plan every shot, and then you just kind of feel like you have to overplay, and that's what I did. I just started overplaying because I just felt like I had to do too much. So yeah, it was just that was tough. But also, yeah, I mean the guy's just unbelievable. Like as soon as he gets to like tight moments or like tie breaks, he just brings out his best game. Like he just pulls out shots that like he hasn't done, serves well, returns well, and then just yeah. Yeah, and also like second set at 5-0, I was up 40 love on my serve and I got broken, so that one hurt also.
Yeah, that's tough.
It just
But
it's just I mean like I'm up 40-30 serving like just like hit a big serve, come in four on the other side, like against anyone the point's over. Carlos comes, makes like a chip slice like into your feet in front of the net, you just like pop up a volley and just comes and like kind of just like makes you like and then kind of like how he does it, like he makes you choose a side and then he just goes to the other side. He just like makes you wait and you go like this and he just breaks your ankles. So like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, so
you're
it's
watching the
just
ball go by
ridiculous.
you.
Yeah, literally.
Do you do you guys like the coaching in tennis? I was just thinking about because Carlos is a guy who talks a lot with the box, like with Ferrero and
Yeah,
those guys, and
yeah.
like making match adjustments like in real
Mm,
time during the games even. Like you
mm.
see them talking tactics and stuff. Do you think tennis is reaching a higher level also because guys are getting adjustments as much as going, or is it
Yeah.
not good for tennis? What are your thoughts on it?
I personally think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's important because like sometimes during like the coaches can see some things that you cannot see in court, and it's just sometimes little things that can like give you an edge to bring out your better self. I think like there's level to this though. Like if the coach is like speaking like every single point and just like even like disturbing the opponent, I think that's too much. But as soon as it's like it's under control and like limited, I think it's fine. Like I know some players hate it. They say like it shouldn't be a part of tennis. Tennis is a like a singular sport or you're alone on the court. But I don't agree 100% because at the same time, tennis is just, like behind the scenes. Tennis is a team sport. Like there's so many people who are like around you. So it's like what's the point of having them if they cannot help you like on the court what it matters the most.
No one has said that on this podcast ever. No one has ever said that. You're talking so much sense, bro. I agree with you.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. But I do think I don't think I would be curious to see how certain matches would have gone without the coach input. Like
yeah, that's interesting though.
do
That's
some
it. That's
guys
yeah,
does Alcaraz ever just lose it some more often in
mm,
in a big match and just not tanking but like maybe
yeah,
being too
yeah.
aggressive for too much, or
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much Sinner talks to Cahill in the matches. I don't see that as much. Maybe they do it. I don't. Maybe they have a different way to communicate. But
Yeah,
I feel like there are guys who definitely benefit from that a lot. You can
I
see
think so too.
that when
Yeah.
they're stressed, they talk to the coach a lot and they get a lot of feedback, and then
Mm.
they seem to calm down and play well. So I would be curious to see how certain guys would handle big moments without that input being allowed.
Yeah, it's a
Thinking
very
out
good point
loud.
actually. I haven't thought about it that way. It's you
Yeah,
have a good point there. I think some matches definitely would have different scores,
yeah,
different results. Yeah.
The way I see it is that, like, I think that it's good to have the coaches there, but I also understand that not everyone has access to a coach that they would like to be in their box coaching them. Like,
Yeah.
just the way the tennis is structured is that even good players can't persuade good coaches enough to come out on the road with them, because like these coaches have a life of their own. Like they can't just come out on the road and sacrifice a lot of time and money and effort into a player. They have, children and wives and husbands and whatever, they need to take care of. Like if it was in a situation where the coaches can be better off financially also being on the road coaching, then a lot more people would have coaches in their box, and then it wouldn't be so uneven having like some players have a coach and some people don't have a coach and stuff. Like, because I think if that's the case, then everyone's going to have coaches on the road. They can afford to have coaches on the road, and then it becomes less of an issue. That argument, at least of it, is like the unfair, like, oh, this person has a coach and this one doesn't. You see that further down the line, because like especially at the challengers, you'll see maybe like half the draw maybe has a coach and the rest don't.
Like the challenges, I agree with you. Like challenges is where it makes the biggest difference. Not the biggest difference, but like, because there, you can see like some players are alone, and like they, some players have coaches, some players don't have coaches. So it's just like there. I agree. Them, it can make a difference on the Challenger Tour more than it does on ATP Tour. Yeah, because on the ATP, like everyone has a coach, so it's like it's an even playing field. Like on the Challenger Tour,
but not really, bro.
I see.
It's not an even playing field, because like you think that all of the coaches that are on the ATP Tour, you think that's the coach of choice, like what they would want, the players? Like they probably have, that's probably like their second or third coach at the academy that's traveling with them, where their main coach is at the base. Like they would prefer to have coach A, like I think, but definitely a lot of them have their coach, but like a lot of them also probably don't have the coach that they want, so it's still not the same.
It depends, I guess. A lot of players have like different setups and different like how can we say, like different structures or different coaches or whatever. So it's just like I'd say the higher you go, then they have the coaches they want, but maybe like a little bit on the lower end, it's just like they kind of see what they can have, because like it's not easy like to find coaches. Like I had to go through it last year. Like so many coaches are taken by someone. So many coaches that like there's not that many coaches that are like looking for players, or like if they are, it's just like it's difficult to find one.
Or they want to travel 30 weeks in the year. Like it's
exactly. It's not ideal. You gotta find let's say sometimes like compromises between like you and the coach.
Located in South Florida, Access Tennis is in the ideal location for training and competition. There are groups available for all levels of players, from young juniors to top ITF, D1, and pro players like Jody and myself. Access had a big part in the development of players like Cooper Williams, Ben Wilworth, Liam Draxler, and more. Access also has UTR match play certification. Visit accesstennis.com/contact for more information.
I'm stringing up my racket using my Pro Stringer. I've had this machine for 4 or 5 years now. The Pro Stringer is a portable stringing machine. It's very durable. It's accurate. I never have any issues with the tension being incorrect and stuff. It's easy for me to know what to expect from the racket. And we at the Changeover actually have a partnership with Pro Stringer. So if you'd like to go and purchase one, you can go to the website and you get to save $100 off a brand new Pro Stringer when you use our discount code Changeover in the checkout. So if you're interested in a portable stringing device, I highly recommend this machine. Saves a lot of money in stringing fees. And like I said, I take it everywhere I go and string all of my rackets on this machine.
Bro, I can't hold my tongue anymore. What's up with the dreadlocks, bro? Like, where did this come from? When did this
Is that what you've been thinking about for the last 40 minutes? We're talking tennis and you're thinking about dreadlocks?
I see the guy dreadlocks hanging over his face, bro. Like, is it common in Estonia for white people to have dreadlocks? Like,
Estonians have crazy hairstyles, bro. All of the Estonian guys have long hair and shit. Like, they all be rocking long hair.
What are you talking about?
Just who are you, bro? Like, tell me what's going on there, brother.
I think you're not gonna believe me, but okay. First of all, let me ask you something. What do you think? How long I've had the dreads for?
I'm gonna guess since you were like, let's say 15.
Okay, what do you think, Jody?
He had them since Cancun, Justin. You saw them before Cancun.
Yeah, I think so. I think he had a little something going on with the head top there. Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna guess around Cancun time. So I'm going like 17. I'll go 17.
He's gonna say I was 9 or some dumb shit.
Dude, I've had dreads since I'm 7 years old.
Jesus. Was that just like a haircut thing? You just didn't want to cut your hair and then just like fuck around and find out?
It's actually like it's funny because my older sister, she did them, and I thought they were so cool. So I asked my mom, like, can I do them when I was like 7? I can send you guys pictures after, like me, like as
Send
I'm
them.
doing, I'm like, yeah, and I like, and my mom was like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's just hair. I mean, what else can happen? And then I did them for like a summer, and I just liked them, so I kept them. Like I had them like long. I had them until like mid back, and I had like everything. Like I had like long dreads for like when I was like 12 years old. I had really long dreads, but then like I cut them off when I was like 14 because I was like in my opinion, I was getting frustrated because like I had a baby face and long hair. So like every restaurant I go to, I'd ask for the bathroom and they'd show the
Nigga.
ladies' bathroom, and it was just like
No
pissing me off
way.
so much. So I just so I just cut off my dreads and I said I'm cutting them short, and then like and that was it. So yeah, I've just rocked this ever since. But yeah, I've had dreads dude for such a long time.
That's funny.
Jeez, bro. What kind of music do you like? We listening to for music.
I mean, I listen to kind of everything. Like I listen to like rap, pop. Like I've started listening to like old rock lately. Like this week I was listening to Guns N' Roses,
This
No
and
man
like
way,
rocking
bro.
dreads, listening to Guns N' Roses, bro.
dude, I
You
don't
better
know. Like
get
I was
on
like,
the reggae, bro. Some dancehall or something, brother. Like,
No, but you wouldn't
come
agree
on.
with
dude,
me that Estonia is it just the Estonian tennis players then? Like Glinka is the only one that has like short hair. Like I saw Christian Tam has long hair. What's the other one? Johannes has long hair.
Johannes, yeah, Johannes. I mean, that guy's just crazy. I love Johannes, but like you've seen extremes though. Like no one else really has. Like Estonians in general, like we're very like low key. Like we're not like
Okay.
I'm kind of like a sore thumb. Like I stick out from the Estonian crowd. Like if you would look at me, like in Estonia, I'm just like sticking out. Like it's just
Bro, you
Since
stick
the
so
out
Dave's
I'm
got
everywhere, brother.
tennis players
Don't
yeah,
then.
don't.
true,
It's
true.
not Estonia, bro. You stick out everywhere, bro.
The blonde dreads they stick out. Like I'm getting looks anywhere I go, everywhere I go. But
Bro,
no,
that's
so it's
funny.
like it's yeah. I mean, Estonians usually like don't have that many crazy hairstyles. So you've just seen like three
The
guys
tennis
with
players, yeah.
crazy hairstyles.
It
Yeah, I
just
don't
so
know.
Three out
happens
of the
that
four
they.
tennis
Just
players
so
I know
happens.
have long hair. Like the Estonians long hair.
Yeah. So that's funny.
Bro, your dad was a motocross racer.
Yeah.
Is that how do you ride bikes?
I used to. Yeah. I started off riding bikes. Like
Okay.
I started riding bikes when I was 3 years old.
Motocross
And I
is
started
what? Dirt bikes?
dirt bikes. Yeah.
What do
That's
you mean
cool.
3 years old on a bike, bro? Bro, you just started walking and then you
Justin,
bro.
how scared would you be? How
Oh,
scared would you be if you're just walking down the road and you see like a
A white man with dreads
15-year-old
on
white boy
on
with
a bike?
dreads? Yes, just popping a wheelie coming down the streets. You'll be mad confused.
Cross
What
the
is
road,
going
bro. I
on?
crossed the road quick.
What's going on?
Yo, that's crazy. That's funny.
yeah. I mean, I used to race, dude. I was like, that was when I was young. That was my I wanted to be a racer, like a dirt biker. And then
Uh,
when I was like six and a half, like my dad went on a like a road trip from Tallinn to Vladivostok, which is like a town in Russia, but like on the other side. So for him to do it, it took him like 3 months. And I told my mom to like like here are the kids to the here are the keys to the van with the bikes and everything, and you take him to the races. And my mom was like, no, like I'm not gonna do that, and she put me to tennis. And so I was doing like racing and tennis for a couple years, but then it kind of just like slowly just like went onto tennis because I liked it more. So yeah, ever since like 10, I'd say I've been like fully committed to tennis.
so, like in tennis, like the best feeling is the relief or the ecstasy from winning, or like that feeling of hitting a clean shot, like a clean win,
Yeah,
or hitting an ace in a big moment.
yeah.
What are the things that you feel when you're riding a bike? Like, what's the joys of racing?
I mean, in general, like I like speed and adrenaline. Like it just creates a lot of adrenaline in you and going fast and
Yeah, you a
like honestly,
wild
like
boy. I can see that.
if
I mean, who can see
if
that?
if I'm like if I'll be honest, I haven't ridden a bike in a very long time because like
Mhm.
it's like dangerous. I don't want to take like any unnecessary risk with a bike because like you can very easily hurt yourself. But like I still like I do a lot of karting and like still like I like speed in general. So like just the feeling when you're going like really fast and you get like a good lap in, or like you get a like when you like for example like dirt bikes, you jump and like you do like turns and like it's like it's a different type of feeling. It's like more like it's like an adrenaline high kind of. It's different. I'd say both have their like positive sides, but like the feeling of a tennis match when you win, like for example, like the final, like 5 match points, like you cannot beat that feeling, Like it's something you cannot really find somewhere else. It's so special. Like the feeling of just winning.
You can
it's just,
find it.
I don't know.
You can find it. You do fucking MMA and you're fighting for your life. You'll find it
Chill.
somewhere, bro. I'm telling you.
You'll find. I mean, you'll find it, but it's like.
But after the fight with MMA, you're in the hospital. Like you're actually
Yeah.
you're
But that's what I was
face-to-face
gonna
with
say
life.
about racing is like the adrenaline is there because you think in the back of your mind, if you make a mistake, you can get
I could
seriously
die.
hurt. Yeah, exactly.
But that's the
Like
thing.
if
though,
I
like,
miss a few
but-
forehands, it's okay. You know, like I'll be
yeah,
fine.
but you know the craziest thing, like when you're driving, you never think about that. Like it doesn't like, and that's the thing though. Whenever that thought crosses your mind, that's it. Like that's when you're
Bro,
like,
Are
Yeah.
things slow in your mind when you're going so fast and adrenaline is going? Because
Mm.
I'm thinking to times in my life where I'm behind the wheel, let's say, and then someone comes out of nowhere and I just react. It doesn't feel. Obviously, it's dangerous, but I don't feel that danger until after the fact. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
I got away with it. But in
Exactly.
the moment, it's pretty calm.
yeah.
You know, I almost
That's-
crashed
that's-
last night, Justin.
What?
Bro, I was literally driving home from my
Texan.
friend's house. No, not texting. Driving home. Like I'm like 10 seconds away from my hotel and it was raining. And like the Hilton Hotel in Trinidad is like up a hill. And I'm just making the left and I just feel the car continue to slide like across the road. So then I pull the wheel back right. It goes back to the right. I pull back left. It pulls back left again. And then I end up like across the road, almost in the ditch. And then luckily there was no cars in the road because I was all over the road, just
Ooh.
sliding
Shots,
all
yo.
over the place.
Crazy.
Bro, literally 10 seconds away, like from my hotel, like right there at the entrance of the hotel. After that, I just went reverse, drive very slow into the gate. I'm surprised that the security guard didn't hear. Like my heart was beating. I was like, oh my God, bro.
Oh my days, dude.
You would have ruined my night, bro.
That would
What
have been it.
the? That's crazy.
Thank God. Wow. Yeah. I don't know where we go from there. Brother, I have something I wanna ask you about. And I don't want to get you in trouble because I think you train at the man's academy and I'm sure you know him. But Patrick Mouratoglou, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to ask this in the most positive way I can do it. So you hear things about him from people, and it's like not really a good coach. He's just a really good marketer. He's a really good businessman. And then you would see him have his Instagram page, and he would do the coaching tips. Sometimes I'll agree and think that's smart. Sometimes I'll disagree and think I don't really understand what he's talking about there. But okay, this is the possible way to ask this. What do you think his strengths are as a coach if you ever spend time with him on the court? What is he good at?
Well, I'd say the most important thing, I mean, the most obvious thing, like the way, like he can make you understand things very easily.
Okay.
I think that's like his biggest quality. Is just like he knows how to get his point across very clearly, and I think that's what makes him good. Obviously, like I mean, he's a great, like he's like he knows how to sell things, how to do things. Like he kind of knows how to yeah, like as I said, like make you understand things. And I haven't spent that much time on court with him,
Okay.
but like he's been in a couple of practices. But like I like the way like some of the things he said, but like as you said before, also like you know some of the things he posts, like you agree with some of the things he posts you don't agree with. But I feel like that's the kind of thing with like a lot of coaches though. Like not every coach can be like 100% like correct
Yeah.
about every single thing that they teach. So it's like you know there's both sides to it. But I think he's like his biggest quality is just the way he speaks.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Because
You know,
most things you hear is people. Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
no, go on.
No, the
I'll go
most
after.
things you hear about him is is people like talking bad about him. Like
Yeah.
let's say from people from the side, but time and time again you see him get hired by like top players. So there
Yeah.
must be something there that he's
Yeah.
good at, unless it's some crazy marketing play where he's just in the box to sell the academy, which I don't know. But I was just curious for someone who's been, I'm sure around him enough.
Yeah.
you'd have some sort of opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like honestly, like he's actually like off the court, like outside cameras. I really like the guy. I mean, he's a very nice guy. He's very genuine. Like he's a good guy. But it's just that like I feel like he's kind of kind of gained like kind of like a negative reputation, I'd say, like in the media and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that he has something to say, like some good things to give to players, and I think that's the reason why he does get like, let's say, hired by the big names, and like he
Mm-hmm.
does get into the boxes of big players. I think he does have some things to say. So yeah, for sure. Like
We should
he's
interview this
he's
guy
yeah.
then.
Bro, what I'm hearing is
Yeah.
like, we had the Talent Greek Sport episode, and we had the clip we posted on Instagram about him talking about
Mm.
feel and how feeling good, like feeling the ball and stuff doesn't matter.
Hmm.
And our old coach Taylor Dent used to say this to us all the time. So I sent him the clip and I said, I feel like I heard this somewhere before. And Taylor responded and said, I told my wife all the time I feel like my information is really good, but I actually feel like I'm a terrible coach. So I asked him how come, and he said, mostly I find myself explaining something to a parent or a player, they understand and agree, and then they do what they wanted to do all along anyway. So that is the opposite of what you're describing. It's like that's just a huge component of coaching, is to get someone
Yeah,
to buy into what you're saying and to get them to understand and then implement it into their game. And that's the
yeah,
reality is that's coaching. Like that's as long
that
as
is
you get
coaching. Yeah,
as long as you get the reaction from the player and the result that you want, that's all that matters. So you can have all the information and
exactly.
all the good stuff in the world, and if you can't get across to the player, then what's the point? That's what coaching is
I
all
agree.
about, really.
And also, I think like sometimes like it's not necessarily, let's say, the most important thing to have like the coach with the most experience or the coach who's achieved the most in his playing career or whatever. Because it's like sometimes they, let's say, they don't know how to get the point across, or they don't know you as a person. Like for example, like one of the coaches in my team, Carl, like he's a very good friend of mine, and like he's like 29 years old, so he doesn't have like any like, let's say, like high end like coach experience or whatever, but he just like kind of knows how to get to me, knows how to tell me things, and like kind of just like knows me as a person, and just like whatever he wants to say, he knows how to say it, and I listen to him. And I think that's the most important thing between a player and a coach, is just like the common understanding, and just like knowing how to communicate with each other with like understanding. Otherwise, it's just like coach can say one thing, player understand it one way, and then actually
Yeah.
doesn't agree with it, and then just like both think they're doing the right thing, and actually just a complete disaster. So it's
Yeah.
just like yeah.
And by the way,
Underrated
before
as
we continue,
well.
I disagree with you, Taylor. By the way, not that you're watching, but I disagree. He's a great coach. So go on.
Yes, I agree with that as well. But I think underrated as a coach as well is someone who's able to give somebody else confidence or make them
Mm,
feel calm in stress situations. Because a lot of
for sure.
times when it's friggin' match point down in a third set tiebreak, or it's 4-all 15-30, you're returning trying to break serve in a third set, a lot of times it's not information that's gonna help you in that moment. Sometimes it's just
Yeah,
comfort or it's confidence in a
I
choice
agree.
you already want to make.
I
So I
agree.
think a lot of times it's looking to that friend or that coach that's that confidant who's gonna make you trust yourself in that moment. I think is crazy underrated. So that relationship is also important. So maybe he has no clue what he's talking about, but he makes you feel good before you play a big point. Pause.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, he knows what he's talking about, but yeah, I agree with him. Like,
Yeah.
he just, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Not about him specifically. I'm just talking about any coach in
Yeah,
general. Like
no, no,
they,
for sure. But
yeah,
also, like one thing, I say giving player confidence is, I think, one of the biggest qualities as a coach if you can achieve that. And I think I mean, I agree with you completely. I think it's a very underrated quality. Like it's not even. Some would say it's one of the most important things. At
yeah,
the end of the day, you want your player to be confident on court and then to believe in themselves. So it's like when that happens, results
yeah,
come. So I mean, yeah. What
yeah.
else is there to say?
That's
That's
it,
true.
brother.
Yeah.
Jody, you have that voice note from Roy.
Sure, let me see if I can find it.
While you look for it, I'm
Go
gonna
on,
ask him
explain.
about bro. I saw you playing golf with Alexei Popperin,
Yeah.
and he was chunking the chips over and over, and you were giving him some shit about that.
Yeah.
Who are the top 5 golfers on tour? You can include yourself as well. Let's say in the
I'm
top.
not gonna include myself.
Okay,
That's for sure.
so talk to
I'm
me.
not putting myself in there.
Top
But
5.
like, I don't know. To be honest, like I haven't played golf with that many like top guys. I'd
Okay.
say like Alexi's like he's okay. Like he can play well, but he's also like yeah, it's just so up and down. So like
Uh,
I cannot give it a top five because like I
okay.
haven't played with that many.
Who would you want to play against?
Who do I want to play against in golf? I'd say Rafa, dude. I wanna see how Rafa plays golf. Apparently, he's like insane at golf too.
It
He
looks,
has
it
like
looks like it looks like his backhand, bro. It doesn't look like
literally,
a
it's
swing.
like a weird swing, but it's
Yeah,
just like he makes it work, dude. I want to see
uh-huh,
what he does.
yeah,
So it's like that's yeah.
yeah,
Are you
Jody,
guys
So
ready for this?
yeah.
yeah.
All right, listen to this voice note.
Context for
Yeah,
this,
give
by the way,
context.
is that we were on our last episode, just me and Jody. We were speaking about a listener sent a question in saying that they had a theory that doubles would be much more fun to watch if the serving team had to start behind the baseline. So both players,
Mhm.
so server and the netman, had to be behind the baseline,
Okay.
and then we play from there. So then,
Yeah.
All right, listen to this. By the way, this is Roy Stepanov. He's like 270
Yeah.
in dubs right now. No, I'm just for everyone who's watching.
Okay.
Bro, I just watched your video about the rules for doubles, and I agree. On one hand, I agree. That can be very boring. If you watch like two Jodys play, very, very boring. No offense, Jody, fuck you. But man, have you guys ever watched a fucking singles match that is an absolute snooze fest? Come on now. Come on, we kidding? Come on now. I feel like singles, unless the guy has unless it's the top guys, or unless they have like a sick game style. For example, I like watching Clem because he's just like glued to the baseline. Okay, so I like that. But man, there are some fucking matches. My God. Watching fucking against falling asleep, bro. Falling asleep, man. Why can't we hate on singles a little bit? Let's just call it like it is, man. Fucking some disgusting matches. You ever watch fucking Krumshunya Banya Luka quarterfinal? Fuck these guys, man.
Bro, so
Oh,
good,
dude.
dog.
what's
That is
what's your take
hilarious,
on
bro.
what's more boring to watch, singles or doubles in your opinion?
Bro, he's gonna say doubles.
Oh.
He's 100% gonna say
Honestly,
doubles.
It depends, but like the top level doubles suit is just like serve plus one, serve poach. I mean, there's no game. Honestly, like women's doubles is really interesting sometimes. I remember
Brother, now you're just lying. We don't have to lie on the podcast. You
I
can
was
just not answer the question.
I was watching on the TV. I remember I was doing French Open. I was watching Irani Paolini playing the women's
You're
doubles.
lying.
Dude, that was the most important. It was just like they start from behind, serve. There's one point, like both rush the net, then get lobbed, they come back. There's like other one rush the net. Like there's like huge passing shots comes in. It's like there's so much going on. I don't know. I'm not even kidding, dude.
So what I'm hearing is doubles players are too good now. That's what I'm hearing.
I honestly, yeah, I think like doubles have like. Okay, also one more thing. Like my coach now, like Wayne Black, he used to be like he was number 4 in doubles his career high. Like he's won like 2 slams in doubles, and he even says that like nowadays doubles is just like it's too boring even for him. It's just like no one does anything. It's just serve plus one. It's just like there's nothing really going on. Like there's no like the most point like I don't even know how to say it, but yeah. So it's like even he agrees with that. Like the thing you said, like 2 players out behind the baseline. We had that discussion with him, and he thinks it's cool. Like I mean, honestly, if they would do that, they would put like 2 players behind the baseline, and like you start thinking, I would play more doubles. Not even kidding. I would. I think it's so fun.
Do you not play because
It's like
you get bored or what?
I don't know. Like I mean, I don't play for 2 reasons. First of all, like it kind of extends your day at a challenger a lot. Let's say you play in the morning and you have to wait the whole day to play doubles. If you have a match the next day, it's just like kind of like a lot of wasted energy. And
You said there
it's
was so
like,
much hate. You have to wait all day to play doubles. Yeah.
oh, that was bad, dude. Kind of just expose myself.
Cut it out, edit it out, it'll be out.
To play doubles, bro? What do you
Doubles,
mean?
dude. No, but like
For 15
also-
bucks, bro? What are we doing?
and this is not I don't feel the most comfortable in a double sport. I just don't know how to read the game. I just kind of feel lost. So it's just
Bro.
like unless I have a doubles partner who knows what they're doing, I'm just lost. If it's like me and a double singles player, we just serve botting and hope for the best. I guess just like serve
Bro.
and return and just yeah.
In Bloomfield, I was warming up next to you, and you were training with blocks, I think, that day. I don't know if you was
Oh, yeah.
practicing or warming up, whatever, and I was thinking, bro, it must be so fun to be a good singles player. Like, unreal. Unreal.
Dude,
There's
I
two
love
guys hitting the
practicing with
shit out of the
blocks.
ball, and I'm just like, yeah, it must be fun.
Practicing formations and picking off volleys all day.
I'm practicing
Yeah.
fucking forehand chip lobs and
What's
shit.
by the way,
like-
I have one question for you, for you, Jody. What's the thing that all doubles players, you see every single guy on Challengers or whatever, they do is one exercise. One guy's at the back with a basket, the other one's like in front of the net and just doing this, bum, bum, bum. Just like the other guy's feeding full power at him, and then the other
Yeah.
guy's just like in front of the net and just doing this.
They're practicing
Right,
that plus
left,
one, bro.
right.
What do you mean? What
Yeah,
is
it's just
that? Ask Murphy Casson,
I mean-
only forehands. He does it even
he
better.
loves
He
it.
does
He
it.
loves that. He
He
loves
does it
that.
over the net. Even he does it even further.
Oh yeah.
You know what's not boring is my favorite part of this show, the trivia. We're going to compete. We're going to compete. There's no math today, folks,
Thank
but
God.
we will
Same.
compete. And I
Same.
will try to embarrass Jody still, somehow.
You said shame? You said shame or
Yeah.
same? Oh, shame? You're good
You
at
like math? I can put it in. Pause.
No, it's okay.
Whoa.
Keep it out. But like, it's just funny sometimes. I've seen some of the clips of Jody struggling, so that's just funny.
Yeah, I decided to give him a break today. I think he's high enough.
you
Bro,
deserve a
I
break,
even
Jody.
get
You deserve
hate
a break.
on when I use a calculator, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah, tough. But rules of the game, for those who are listening, is first to 3 correct answers. I will read the question. When Jody or Mark thinks they know the answer, they can shout the answer out. If they are wrong, the opponent can rebut. And then if they are both wrong, they can each guess one more time. If they're both wrong twice, we go to the next question. First to 3 correct answers wins. And question number 1, as always, is a who am I? Career high, number 10. 6 career titles. Beat Roger Federer at the 2014 French Open in the 4th round. His forehand technique got crazier and crazier as his career
Gulbis.
went on. Ernest Gulbis. Jody came to play.
Are you allowed to say the answer like before the?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, don't tell me.
Dude, I knew it was Gobis, dude.
I just read the instructions to you, bro.
Fair enough.
I get that
1-0,
point,
Jody.
no? Yes.
Early break
Come on now.
early break to
Come
McGinley.
on, bro.
Early break to
Let's fucking go. Come on.
Nah, because I thought you had to wait until the end of the thing and
you
then
have
you
to
just
wait.
and
No.
then you go.
Whenever you
have
think
to
you
wait.
know.
Okay.
All of a sudden,
fair
I'm
enough.
up 1-0 and he didn't know the rules.
Ooh.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Come on.
Question number 2. Name a string brand that starts with the letter K.
K-pop. Shout out Carousel.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Shout out
This
Carousel.
guy came to play today. He
Shout
did
out
not
Carousel.
come to lose.
You know what's crazy?
Wow.
You know what's crazy? Let me just say, I have lost like 25 games in a row. Okay,
Bro,
this shit changes today. Come on,
his heart
come
beating.
I'm
Come
getting
on.
destroyed.
His heart beating faster than when he was driving the car last
on.
night.
Come on, come on. Justin,
I'm
ask
going
the
down
question.
history books, dude.
Bro,
Oh,
I
my
wrote.
days.
You know what I wrote down? I wrote down Kirschbaum. I don't know where you got K-pop from, but it is a brand. Shout
Is
out
that
to
not
Carousel.
Caru's thing?
Shout out to
That
Carousel,
is,
bro.
it is.
Okay,
crazy. Fair enough.
let's go.
Wait,
I don't even know if it's Caru's thing, but
it's actually not a brand though. It's a thing within the. Anyway, I'll give it to you, because that's by Tourmaline is the brand. K-pop is just a string in the Tourmaline.
Oh,
line.
then I cancel this Kirschbaum and I win the.
It's
and I
actually
win
true.
the.
It's actually true.
1-0. Sorry, Jody.
It's actually true. It's actually yes.
Come on.
This game
dude.
is rigged. I say this all the time. It's a rigged game.
Bro, it's actually the truth. It's the truth.
No, but you can't do that because you said the answer.
I did say Kirschbaum. It's true.
Let's
You know
go.
what we'll
let's
do?
go. Let's go
Don't-
1-0. Let's go 1-0. We play a
Don't
let.
hate the player, hate the game. Hate the,
Do we play
hate
a
the
let?
game.
We can do it. We can play a let. We can
We
play
play
a
a
let.
let. We play a let.
1-0 McGinley. But
Oh my
yes,
God.
I did say Kirsch. I shouldn't have said Kirschbaum. Okay, question number 3. Well, I guess number 2 now. Name the song. I'm gonna read the lyrics. You know when you know the answer. Tell me the name of the song.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do here?
Hey, Roman numeral 7, Bay, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make 'em multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God, introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fa, 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 fa.
I know who sings it.
Roman numeral 7, Bay, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it.
Honestly, Jody, whatever you say, you go
I don't
for it.
know
I'm
that-
not
I
even gonna
don't know.
guess, dude.
I
have
know who
no
sings
idea.
it, but I don't know that it's Kendrick Lamar. But I don't know
Yes.
what's the name of the song, Justin? I don't know.
I don't listen to Kendrick. I don't like Kendrick's music, so
Neither do
Luther.
so
Neither do I.
so
The quiz master is really fucking up today, ladies and gentlemen.
Brother,
dude,
I haven't fucked up anything.
this guy
Fucked anything up,
came
bro.
with the hardest questions.
This is a
Bro.
terrible quiz, Justin.
Bro, the quiz is not the issue. The quiz is definitely not the issue. You shouted out K-pop, brother. that's the
That's
issue.
a genre.
That is the issue. Question number 4, 1-0 McGinley.
Okay.
Name the process by which plants and other organisms use sunlight to
Photosynthesis.
1-1,
That was too fast.
bro. Question number 5.
I should be up
1-1.
2-0 already. This is
It's
mad.
1-1.
Well, it could be 2-1, but yeah.
How many Grand Slams did Andre Agassi win?
14? 15?
You can't do that.
No, wait, no.
You can't.
Sorry.
You gotta wait. till
Sorry.
Jody answers.
Sorry.
You gotta wait. Oh my gosh, brother. This man doesn't watch.
How am I gonna know that?
tennis, bro.
How am I gonna
What do
know
you
that?
mean? How you gonna know that?
How am I gonna know that? I wasn't there.
Were you not watching tennis in the 2000s, bro?
I wasn't there. If he just guessed 14 or 15, I gotta guess somewhere around there.
No.
Safe
I
bet.
think
Bro, you shock me every week.
I'm just gonna go 10.
come on, Jody, make a guess.
No, the answer is no.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys help. The answer is between 5 and 9.
7.
No.
Dude.
8?
Yes. Okay, 2-1.
Dude, why did
This
I
game
think
is
you
too
want
easy.
so many
This
more?
game is too easy.
Two-
Yo, we're gonna
Now
get
it's too
cooked.
easy.
Mark,
Yo, I
Mark,
can't
Almost
stand this
doubled
man,
it,
bro.
dude. Oh
We're
my
gonna
days.
get
That's embarrassing.
cooked. You know
That's
we're gonna get cooked,
embarrassing.
right? You and I.
Cut it
Two
out.
one.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
2-1.
This is not going into the podcast.
We could
2-1.
redo the whole quiz left to me.
2-1 McGinley.
This is bad, dude.
Question number 6. How many times did Andy Murray win the singles gold at the Olympics?
Twice.
Twice is correct.
What do you want? Rio and London, no? God.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Cool.
Wow, this is crazy, bro.
2-2?
I have to
I'm gonna
go-
lose. That's crazy.
I have to go to an old fucking thing to find a question I haven't asked yet.
Is this the worst performance you've seen by anyone?
This is
Like,
actually the worst one.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What was worse? You and Spizziri?
Spazziri and I did a really bad math one. Yeah. I would say, if I remember correctly, wasn't Francis's own pretty low level as well? Me and Francis, pretty low level.
Yeah, level was not great. Let's see what I got here. Give me a question. Okay, guys. Come on now. What is the largest land mammal?
Elephant? Did I just win a game? Mark, look.
It took 7 questions. We got it done. Jody
Hey.
McGinn. The game is rigged.
Guess what,
The
guys?
game is
Guess what,
rigged.
guys? I'm back, and
you never
United's
left.
finishing top 4 this season. Come on. Let's go.
Bro, wow.
Fair play.
That game was a headache, but we got it done.
He deserves a point for the K-pop. That took me off guard.
Dustin Brown was right. Every loss was one step closer to a W.
And now I'm
So
here.
he got it.
Fair
And now
enough.
I'm
Shout
here.
out to Dustin Brown.
Respect.
Brother, this has been a pleasure. But before you get out of here, we would like to ask you, if you could see somebody else on this podcast, who would it be and why? Actually, I want to know why you picked this person.
Well, I'd say Alexei Popyrin.
Okay.
For two, I mean, he's one of my best friends, and I think he'd have a lot of interesting things to say about his career and everything. I think it would be and he's a very fun guy, very nice guy. So I think it would be a fun talk if he agrees to come here. I can ask him if you guys want. So
Sounds good. We love
we-
having him, yeah.
We love to have help as well. Yes, for sure.
Sure.
Bro, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys for inviting.
Yeah, unlucky.
Congratulations, Jody, for the W.
Thank you very
You,
much.
you deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve that.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming, bro.
All the hard work paid off. All the
That's
hard work
right.
paid off.
That's right, bro. But
It's huge.
yeah, unlucky in Cincinnati this week. But yeah, congrats again on Bloomfield, and good luck the rest of the
Thanks.
season, bro. Thanks so much.
Thank you
for coming
guys. Thank
on.
you guys. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed my time. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. See you around. Okay.
All the best, bro.